Happy Christmas in July. You hear them birds chirping? Welcome to the vlog. We're at the Dollar Tree. Happy Christmas in July. Powdered bones.
Can we get it?
No, I'm not gonna buy powdered bones. This is cute though. Look at that.
Can I get this? I love steak.
No.
Oh.
What are we gonna do with it? Back to school. Numbers multiplication edition. I've got a lot of cards.
For my birthday, can I get a snake?
A snake? Where are you gonna put a snake? I don't like snakes. They stink.
I do.
You like snakes?
I
Just seeing if there's anything in particular that we need.
like this.
Those are erasers.
You know what they are?
Yeah, you should show Dad.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna buy any. Oh, they got Centos.
They got
These
blue.
markers smell. And so do those. There's some more over there.
I know small one.
When you draw, or
Um,
no, I just bought 4 packs of markers from Walmart.
I was gonna say that.
Post-its,
You
index.
say that thing because I forgot.
I need to go over and see what we have and what we'll need. Oh, I love those.
These?
These right here.
Do these smell too? Small.
Mm-hmm.
Look, there's an erasers of those, and they have a strawberry one right up there.
Do you think it smells scented? Yep. These are scented too. What is this?
But they're strawberries. But look, this is strawberry.
Scented notepads.
You want this? This is a strawberry one.
Aw. Scented. Oh, look at this too.
Oh,
Okay.
watermelon. I'm a watermelon fan.
Are you a watermelon? Oh, look at here's for Auntie.
Get it.
There's
Get it. Hey.
a pencil sharpener.
Let me
These.
get it. What is that?
A felt board, a hexagon.
Hey,
felt-
does that actually come? Hey, it does. Here's fun.
This is what she calls
Yes.
fun stuff. It's a dart gun. Mm-hmm.
Shoot cats. I like this. You think we need this to get the bugs? Oh, it's a squirt gun. Wow, it's a squirt gun. That was like one of those things that opens its mouth. It grabs.
Let's look down here.
I was like, hey, maybe we can use that for the food.
My shoe keeps making noises. Here. You gotta go potty. Well, we're almost home.
No, I want to go here.
I don't think they have one.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Christmas in July. It's July 25th, and let me see if I can. I gotta remember to twist this thing to turn. Be able to angle it, but let me. Does anybody else, if you wear aprons, do you tie them before you put them on? I do. So I can just slip it over my head. But I got my Christmas apron. This is one I thrifted.
Mama, I really like it.
You do?
Yes.
Well, good. So I already swept my floor. I still want to mop. I've got my turkey breast in my sink. The frosting, like, it's been in there for a while, so I'm hoping. It's still really cold, but I think we're good. I think we're good there. So first let me tell you my planning. So I have to clean up. I mean, like I always say, it's never like dirty. I mean, it's dirty. I mean, my floor definitely needs to be mopped. But I'm like, whoa, yeah, money. Put stuff away. Like, everything needs to be tidied up, I guess. And wipe my table and counters down, as I always do. And I do it I do it every day. I do it probably multiple times a day. As I think it was yesterday morning or the morning before, I don't really remember. But I wiped everything down and I thought, you know what? These people are probably going to think I'm crazy because I'll probably film something later cleaning and I'll probably be doing it again. But yeah. So I'm going to have turkey breasts. And you know, I've done this like twice now. Did Christmas in July. Basically, what I do for Christmas in July is I make a Christmas Thanksgiving style meal with either ham or turkey. I think I've done turkey both times. It's just the breast, turkey breast, dressing, mashed potatoes, gravy. Oh, I was gonna buy gravy. I'll make my own gravy. I always make my own gravy, but I thought I would do it, you know, buy gravy this time, but I didn't. Sterling had to work, and so we ended up dropping her off at work, and then we ran over to Walmart, and I had to get a few more things. I bought more flour just in case I needed more flour for because I might make rolls. I don't know. It's gonna get hot in here. It's already a million degrees. It's 99 degrees outside. So I'm gonna make rolls. I'm gonna make pumpkin pie. I grabbed an easy pumpkin pie, and so I'm gonna go ahead right now. I'm gonna wipe the counter off. I'm gonna start with the pie crust, and that way it's in the fridge cooling. It's gotta sit in there for like an hour. And then I will roll that out. Yeah, when I get. The problem is that my time is going to have a split in the middle because I gotta go get Sterling from work. So my split time will be, you know, I won't be able to have anything in the oven baking. I won't be able to do anything. So, and then I did push dinner back. We normally eat dinner at 6:30 because my husband gets off work at 6. So that's why our dinner time is 6:30. So he has, like, you know, the drive home and, you know, unwind, and then, you know, dinner time. So, and we always that's just, I don't know why, quite honestly. We could probably have dinner earlier on like Sundays, like 6 o'clock instead of 6:30. But, you know, so we eat dinner at 6. We're pushed it back to 7 because my husband has to meet somebody selling something else. And so he has to meet them in town he has to come home, get it, and then go back. It's not far, it's like 4 miles. So I said, okay, then 7 o'clock. He was like, yeah, we can do it to 7. That way it gives you more time. It gives me 30 more minutes. So what on my menu, I'm going to have my turkey breasts, and I'm going to put that in the oven probably when we get back. So when we get back from getting Sterling. So that will go in at that time. Here's where I come into the problem, is I don't technically have time to do an hour. Actually, it's 1:52. If I stick my dough in the freezer, this is what the main thing with the dough, just from my observation, definitely not from, you know, you do you. If it works for you, it it works for you, and this is what works for me. I have done this before, whereas I stick it in the freezer for like 30 minutes instead of putting it in the fridge for an hour. You want the Crisco to be hard. You want it to all, you know, just be hard and all kind of mingle and sit together. So I think if I hurry up, wipe this off, and get that done right now. Saying things out loud and thinking them through, I think really helps me, especially like if I'm like time-wise. And I have had a comment or two before about, you know, how do I get everything done like at one, you know what I mean? Like if I'm making a bunch of stuff, and how do I get it all done? Especially, it's usually on my like Thanksgiving or Christmas cooking, Christmas dinner, whatever vlog. Which I honestly thought, because my Christmas videos, my Christmas videos are, you know, Christmas morning and everything that I want to capture myself for my family, and that I would want to go back and watch at a later time, you know, that kind of stuff. But then also I do a lot of cooking. I make turkey and dressing and, you know, all the, and so dinner itself could easily take up, you know, 30-40 minutes of, you know, watch time. And then you know, Christmas itself could easily be an hour video. So usually there had been times where I had split up my Christmas into two parts. It'd be part 1 and part 2. But I honestly think if I separated and did one that was just the cooking part and then one just our Christmas, I think that would really be good, because I like to cook. I do. I told my husband, because he was saying something. Oh, yesterday he was like, "Are you cooking tomorrow for everyone?" He's like, "I'm not putting that on you. I'm not saying you have to do that." I was like, you know me. It's like, if I could just cook for everybody and that be my job, I'd be making all kinds of stuff. But, you know, that's not my job. I have a business that I run, that I love, that I, you know, I think it's, to me, this is more fun. This is like, this is my idea. Not everybody likes to cook. Some people despise it. But I enjoy making people happy. I like cooking for people. I like, you know, Papa and Uncle Brian, they're single men. Well, you know, Papa was a widower, but they don't have anybody to cook for them. So a lot of their meals are coming from, because Papa's not going to cook. Uncle Brian does cook for himself, you know what I mean. But
yeah. When we were playing King and Queenie, he made us a little snack.
Did he make you guys a little snack? Oh, that was nice. But I'm saying, like, a lot of theirs is like Pop Top, you know what I mean? Or running get something from somewhere. I mean, I would do it too if it was just me and my husband. I mean, I'm sure we would probably eat out more, because it would be a whole lot cheaper and a whole lot more convenient than, you know, because when I cook, I cook. And a lot of people do comment about, like, me cooking so much food. Ooh, you knocked my lamp over. Don't break it. It's an antique. That generally when I cook, I am cooking so they can have meals later. So I'll make a bunch of mashed potatoes because I know they will take to go, you know. And sometimes their to-goes will last them lunch or dinner for the next day. You know, it might be dinner the next night and they might have some more left over for lunch like the next day, or, you know, dinner. So that's my train of thought when I am cooking, that, you know, number one, I want enough to go around. Nobody is going to be hungry. Get seconds, get thirds, however many times you want to go and get you something to eat. You know, as long as you're full, your tummy's full, that makes me happy. And then there's leftovers, take leftovers home. For Easter, for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, I always make extra, because then we have like Nathan and Cora, like they can take extra home. Evan and Belle, they can take extra home. Papa and Uncle Brian, they can take extra, you know. So that's my train of thought. But yeah, if I stop blabbing and get the dough done first, and then I'll worry about tidying up. That way it's in the fridge cooling, and hopefully I can roll that out and maybe get it baked before I go get Sterling. Probably not though. Probably not, but at least it'll be done. Okay guys, I'm gonna go ahead and make my dough. A little background music.
What?
Instead of a little background music. So we do 3 cups of flour.
Okay, when is that started?
Well, you know what's on regular TV, you don't have to play the DVD. So we got 3 cups of flour. Okay.
You know what?
I need 1.5
We can play the
cups of
piano
Crisco.
while we're doing the Xbox, right? Right, Mama?
You're gonna do what?
We're gonna play the piano while doing the Xbox.
Okay. I got some ice water. All right. guys, I am getting ready to put the turkey breast. Just a little bit of change of plans. I'm gonna go ahead and cook this first because it can take up to 3 hours. So if this, because it's a 7-pound breast, so if it takes up to 3 hours, it won't be done until, at this point, I don't know what time it is. It's 3 something right now, so it would be done at 6:22 if it takes 3 hours. I'm hoping it'll be done sooner and it won't take 3 hours. And then I could put my pie in the oven, and then also the rolls. The rolls I do right before, like 20 minutes before we eat. So they are nice and, you know, warm, and the butter melts on them and all that. So right now I got my breast out. Got my breast over here, and I've got some cut up onions. I'm going to add a little celery. I got celery for the dressing as well, so I don't need that many. I'm gonna try to use up the celery because I don't have anything else to make with celery this week or coming up. Let me wash these. So I just like to stuff my turkey breasts and just lay celery, onion, even green pepper. You could do garlic. You could do whatever vegetables you want, just to add some flavoring when it's cooking. You know, the aroma, you know, goes up into the meat, and it makes, watch this one, makes the gravy taste really good. So if you do your gravy, let me move you guys real quick. Okay, so here's the old bird. What I like to do, I've got some butter melting over here that I'm going to add seasoning to and just pour over top, but I like to also, let me just get my butter going here. I hope I don't let the music in the background. Okay, I wanted to wait until the music was done. So this is my seasonings. I have thyme, crushed rosemary, celery, seed, sage, onion, and garlic powder, pepper, salt. I think there was one more. Let's see. Let's say rosemary, thyme. So yeah, so that's what I've got in here. And so what I do is I just take my pats of butter and like get them all stuck. And then I lift up the skin and I put it under. So let's see how we're gonna go in here. Okay, we're gonna go in this way. So let me just stick these up in there. I wonder if I can stick a toothpick in that and hold it down. Let me see. So the turkey is in the oven, and I ran out of tin foil, so I had to go get tin foil. So got that. I went out and picked me a beautiful flower arrangement. This was from my old flowers, and it's still alive, and these aren't fully, you know, so I just added them with my tall guy right here. I should probably, maybe I should trim him. I don't know. I kind of like him tall. It'll be alright. Now, it is, what time is it? 5:02. We're eating in 2 hours at 7 o'clock. So I'm going to go ahead and roll out my buns so they can rise, do their second rise. And then I have to wait on my pie, you guys, because the turkey's in the oven. So I'm going to figure that one out. And I'm going to go ahead and peel my potatoes. So that's one less thing I have to do. And I also want to mop my floor still. So I will probably do my rolls right now, roll those out. Then peel potatoes and then mop my floor. And then we'll see what time it is. Probably start my green bean casserole. My green bean casserole can go in there with the turkey. It's fine. I already had a towel out. Because basically you're just warming everything up together, because green beans don't technically have to be cooked, you know what I mean? You just gotta cook it all together. So I just stopped and get me a cherry Coke. Figured if I had to go through the trouble of going to get more foil, I might as well get me a cherry Coke. But yeah, then it's like, what next, what next, what next? Trying to get everything planned so it can all get done by 7 o'clock.
They're good enough. Spoon?
Fine china's coming out.
Is it ready? It's
Will
ready!
you grab a bigger, like I got some of the in the dishwasher.
Oh, did you wash these?
That works. Specifically those bits.
Yeah, I know. I keep seeing them.
You know, them sunflowers down there. It's ready.
It might be a year for them.
Hornets all over.
It might be more than one nest. It might be a year that they have a bunch like it did a few years ago, 10, 15, 20 years ago when it was. Would they be in the Leland?
Across the road or somewhere. But they,
Well, they wouldn't be in these Leland cypresses. They wouldn't go that far. But
they in hummingbird feeders. They can get in there, they'll fight the hummingbird.
yeah,
And the flowers, they down in there working, but then
might be a plum tree up there.
maybe 2 to 3 in them sunflower blooms.
Let's show up when the leaves falls off. We'll find it.
If I had a good strong vacuum cleaner and suck them in.
I like them, I guess. She'll be because she's flowers on me.
But somewhere they gotta be if they need.
Well, they are somewhere. Maybe I'm some woman was looking at me.
Who did you get run out of your seat? I asked her if she got ran out of her seat.
She was on the couch.
What would you like, Jeremy? What do you want? You want mashed potatoes?
Yes. I already got fruit.
Do you want some turkey? That stupid fly is buzzing around our
I like pizzas and tiny.
What are we celebrating?
That's it.
This Christmas is good.
I gotta put this in the seat.
You gotta put it on that one.
Get it
It's just too good to eat one time a year.
Thank you, honey. Thought y'all looked hungry, so I'm gonna
We're looking a little on the light side.
like,
They did eat that day. He got
I'm gonna turn this down.
Pocket back?
Yeah, but it won't be done. Hello everybody, you guys are on a bunch of fabric, so if you get a little crooked, it's okay. I just took a shower, my face was still wet. Yeah, so I just got hot when I was hot and sweaty from cooking, and so I wanted to take a little rinse off, and I told my husband, I was like, I'm gonna go put away my stuff, and I'm going to make my ribbon trim, and that will be one less thing I have to do. But I got an Amazon order. I also, yeah, I gotta do that too. Nothing. I mean, I got needles. So what I've been doing lately is I've been ordering ahead, so that way I kind of got a stockpile of stuff. So I still have needles from the last time. I probably have 3 10 packs. So I probably have, what, 30 needles left. There's 100. So it just depends. Sometimes I go through them faster than other times. It's just, I don't know. And then the cloud cover that I buy, Soft and Cozy Stitch 9x10 HBI product. So this is what I buy. I think it's $12.99 for one of these, which is higher than what I used to pay for, because I would buy the, so if you don't know, on the back of the embroidery, I'm sure here, you put this over top the embroidery so it's not like rough on the kid's skin. Occasionally you can get this stuff on sale. So bottom line is this is like $12.99, $13 for anybody. And then these run about 20 bucks. I buy mine off Amazon just because it's usually about 20 bucks if you get it from any other sewing place. Usually it's around that. And these are the ballpoint 65.9. So that's kind of needles I use for anybody that's interested. And then I went ahead and bought a big thing. Oh, break my wrist, why don't you? A big thing of stabilizer. I don't remember. I don't remember how much this one was, but I think it's 200 sheets maybe. And then one other thing I got was calendula. I love my zinnias, and so as you guys know, I bought a big pack of zinnias, and I'm like, I wonder what what else I should grow. So I saw where there's something on my packet. I don't know what's on there. Something dripped on it. That you can plant, because of where we live in South Carolina, that it is recommended that you plant these like in the spring, and then you have, you know, summer blooms. But if you plant, it was like, you can plant it in July for fall blooms, but it's recommended to plant it in August for fall blooms in South Carolina. They prefer temperature of 70 and above. And generally it doesn't get cold here until November. You know what I mean? For the most part. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. So there's it says 1,000 seeds here, so I figured I'd plant some of them now, see what happens, see if we get any fall blooms, and if not, it's fine, and we'll just have some to plant in the spring. So, and then I was like, you know, I've always loved like having fresh cut flowers, and so my brain is like, where can I plant my big flower garden next year? I'm thinking, okay, I'm like, okay, so out here, outside of this, we're in the basement, so outside the door, there's a door that, in case there was a fire or anything, get out the door. But I'm like, outside this door, it's flat. It's like a flat surface. And I'm like, you know, that would be a great place to plant a flower garden, because it would have morning sun into the afternoon, and then in the evening it gets a lot of shade because of the house, you know, because the sun's setting over there. So I'm like, the flowers that need, you know, there's a lot of flowers that need like full sun. There's flowers that need like full sun, morning sun, evening shade. I'm like, that might be a good place. You know, just to section off a little bit, till it up, throw some, I want to do like a wildflower garden like Papa has. Oh my gosh, I love it. I don't even know if I filmed it. I probably didn't film it, but I got pictures of it, so I'll try to insert some pictures. But he has a little hill with wildflowers growing on it, and I love it. I'm like, if this was my garden, it had like bachelor buttons and so much stuff in there, daisies and whatnot, and it's like a black-eyed Susan, and I'm like, yeah, I want wildflowers and flowers. I want all the flowers. Give me all the flowers. So that's where my brain is going. Like, I want all flowers. Anyway, I got an AJ Blanks order as well. I needed a shirt specifically for an order, and I told her I had to order it, and she was like, that's fine. She's like, I've, you know, ordered way ahead. I was like, okay. So hopefully it's in here. I honestly don't remember what I ordered. I'm going to work on my ribbon trim and call it a night. Tomorrow we're going to go to a flea market. I don't know which one we're going to. I'm hoping it's the one in North Carolina, because they have the best lemonade ever. Sterling's off, so if you don't know, she's been working. And it's like they have her working every weekend, which is understandable because she's, you know, young, new employee, right? She's been working for a while. She's been working 4 months now. So, but it's like every Saturday and every Sunday they have her working. So she's finally off tomorrow. She probably has to work Sunday. I'm like, this past Sunday, she still had to work, but she had to work later. so usually they have her in the morning, so it messes up our church schedule. It does, but it doesn't. We still go to church. Usually she has to be there at 11, or sometimes it's 10:45 or something like that. And so my husband will just go and drop her off and then come pick me up, and we'll go to church. Our church, you know, starts at 11, but he does sound and I do children's church, and so, you know, if he can sneak into the sound room without disrupting the church, if services, you know, if he's preaching or whatever, and I don't have to go into the sanctuary, I can just go into where we do children's church. So again, I'm not interrupting, you know. But I was like, just tell him to either schedule you for later in the day, or tell him that your mama said that you need to go to church. Because apparently both the manager and the other lady who's in charge there, they both go to church on Sunday as well. So I'm like, tell them you do as well. Anyway, let's get to work. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching. Hey, tomorrow. Bye, guys.